28 years have passed since the world was plunged into chaos. The virus that turned loved ones into monsters still haunts humanity's every step. Cut to the group of survivors: Alex, a resourceful leader; Emma, a medical expert; Sam, a tech-savvy young adult; and Killian, a brooding veteran with a haunted past. Alex, whispering, "Stay alert. We've come too far to be reckless now." Emma, "Do you think there are any supplies left here?" Killian, "There might be, but we can't stay long. This place is crawling with infected." The group moves stealthily through the remnants of a shopping center, scanning for supplies. The group splits up to cover more ground. Sam, excitedly, "Hey, I found some canned food." Suddenly, a noise echoes through the hall. The group stops, exchanging worried glances. Emma, "Did you hear that?" The sound of shuffling and low growls gets closer. The group quickly regroups. Alex, "Stay calm. We need to get out of here, now." The group moves quickly, but as they turn a corner, they come face to face with a group of infected. Killian, urgently, "Run." The group sprints through the halls, narrowly avoiding attacks. They manage to barricade themselves in a small room. The survivors catch their breath, hearts pounding. Killian checks the makeshift barricade. Killian, "That was too close." Emma, "We can't keep running forever. We need to find a real safe haven." Alex, "There's a place we've heard about, north of here. Supposedly, it's fortified and secure." Sam, "But how do we know it's not just another empty hope?" Killian, "We don't, but it's a chance we have to take." The group exchanges determined looks. They know the journey ahead is fraught with danger, but it's their only hope. As the group prepares to move out, Sam discovers something on an old, dusty computer. Sam, "Guys, you need to see this." The screen displays research files about the virus, revealing unsettling truths about its origins. Emma, stunned, "This changes everything." Alex, "We have to get this information to the right people. It might be the key to ending this nightmare." Killian, "Then let's make sure we get out of here alive." The group gathers their belongings, fueled by a newfound purpose. They know the road ahead is perilous, but they are ready to face whatever comes their way. Fade out, the survivors step out into the abandoned streets, determination in their eyes. In a world where hope is scarce, the truth may be the only thing that can set them free. The group trudges through the overgrown streets at dawn. The once majestic city skyline now lies in ruins. As the sun rises, it brings with it a fragile sense of hope. The survivors embark on a journey fraught with danger, each step a reminder of what has been lost. Emma, thoughtfully, "I can't stop thinking about those files. If the virus had a man-made origin, maybe there's a way to reverse it." Alex, "That's why we need to reach the safe haven. They might have the resources we need to make a difference." Killian, "Let's just hope it's more than just rumors." The group makes their way through a forest path when the sound of rustling leaves catches their attention. Sam, nervous, "Did you hear that?" Out of the shadows, a group of bandits emerges, blocking their path. Then the bandit leader, "Looks like we've got some visitors. Hand over your supplies and no one gets hurt." Alex, "Please, we don't want any trouble. We're just passing through." Then the bandit leader said, "Trouble finds everyone these days." A tense standoff ensues. The survivors look at each other, assessing their options. Emma, "Wait, we can trade. We have something more valuable than supplies." Emma steps forward, holding out a USB drive. Emma, "This has information about the virus. It could save lives." The bandit leader hesitates, intrigued. Bandit leader, "And how do I know you're telling the truth?" Killian, "You don't, but you're smart enough to know it's worth the risk." A tense moment passes before the leader signals his men to stand down. The bandit leader said, "All right. You can pass, but if you're lying, we'll find you." The group resumes their journey, the encounter with the bandits a stark reminder of the world's current state. Sam, "That was close. I hope we really can make a difference with this." Alex, "We will. We just need to stay focused." The forest eventually gives way to open fields, the path ahead uncertain but full of promise. As they approach the outskirts of a small, fortified settlement, they are met by a group of armed guards. Guard leader, "Identify yourselves." Alex, "We're survivors looking for refuge. We have vital information about the virus." The guards exchange glances, then lower their weapons. Guard leader, "You'd better come with us." The group is led into the settlement, where they meet a scientist, Dr. Harper, who listens intently to their story. Dr. Harper, "If what you have is true, it could change everything." Emma, "Then let's work together. We have to see this through." The survivors settle into the settlement, their mission clear. They begin collaborating with Dr. Harper and his team, determined to uncover the truth and find a cure. In a world overshadowed by despair, a flicker of hope emerges. The journey is far from over, but the survivors are no longer alone in their fight. In a fragile sanctuary, the weight of truth and hope hangs heavy. As the survivors delve deeper into their quest, the shadows of the past threaten to unravel their newfound sense of security. Emma, quietly to Alex, the people here have been through so much, yet they're still willing to fight. Alex, yeah, but we need to make sure they know what they're fighting for. We can't afford to let them down. The group follows Dr. Harper through the labyrinthine corridors of the settlement's underground research facility. They pass by rooms filled with scientific equipment and bustling researchers. Dr. Harper, this facility was once a government lab. We've been trying to piece together what happened before everything fell apart. Killian, looks like you might have been closer to the truth than we realized. Sam, how long have you been working here? Dr. Harper, since the early days of the outbreak. We've made progress, but we're still missing crucial pieces. Emma, maybe these files can help fill in the gaps. As the group shares the information from the USB drive, a heated discussion ensues among the scientists. Tensions rise as differing opinions come to the surface. Then the scientist one said, if we release this information, it could incite panic. We need to be careful. Scientist 2, but keeping it hidden won't help anyone. People deserve to know the truth. Alex, we're not here to make enemies. We're here to make a difference. Dr. Harper, let's focus on verifying the data first. If we can confirm its authenticity, then we can decide on the best course of action. Outside the lab, Sam and Emma sit on a bench, watching the bustling activity around them. Emma, I never thought I'd see a place like this again. It's almost like a small piece of the old world. Sam, it's amazing what people can do when they come together. But I keep wondering, what if we're wrong about all this? Emma, that's a risk we have to take. Hope is a fragile thing, but it's all we've got. In the lab, Killian and Alex examine the files further with Dr. Harper. The information reveals unsettling connections between the virus and clandestine experiments. Killian, this project, it was never meant to see the light of day. Dr. Harper, it seems the virus was an unintended consequence of something much larger. We need to expose this. Alex, but first, we need to ensure the settlement's safety. If word gets out, it could attract unwanted attention. As night falls, the group gathers around a small table, the weight of their mission clear in their expressions. Emma, we have a chance to make a real impact here. We can't let fear hold us back. Sam, agreed. Let's get to work and find a way to make this right. Killian, we'll need all the help we can get. The path ahead won't be easy. In a world riddled with secrets and lies, the survivors find strength in unity. With each revelation, their resolve grows stronger, driving them toward an uncertain but hopeful future. The survivors stand together, their determination unwavering as they face the challenges that lie ahead. The settlement, bustling with activity. A sense of unease hangs in the air as whispers of discontent circulate among the residents. As the truth begins to surface, the fragile peace within the settlement is tested. Alliances waver, and the drive for survival ignites a storm of unrest. Emma, confiding in Alex, I overheard some of the residents. They're scared, Alex. They think the information we brought will bring trouble. Alex, we knew this wouldn't be easy. But fear is a powerful thing. We need to reassure them. The survivors attend a council meeting with the settlement leaders and other key figures. The atmosphere is tense as they discuss the implications of the newly discovered data. Council leader, we've reviewed the information. If it's true, we face a monumental challenge. But spreading panic is not the answer. Dr. Harper, we're not suggesting chaos. We need a plan, a way to protect the settlement while we work to uncover the truth. Killian, people deserve to know what's at stake. If we're going to fight this, we need everyone on board. Outside the meeting, tensions rise as a group of dissenters confronts the survivors. The dissenter one said, you brought this trouble to our doorstep. We were safe before you came. Emma, we're not your enemy. We're here to help. Dissenter 2, help, or bring more chaos. We should have never let you stay. Alex, listen, we understand you're scared. But we have a chance to change things for the better. In a secluded area, the survivors regroup, contemplating their next move. Sam, maybe we should leave. We don't want to cause more harm than good. Killian, running won't solve anything. We started this journey for a reason. Emma, Sam's right. We can't force people to fight alongside us. But we need to keep pushing forward. Alex, then let's focus on finding a way to protect the settlement while we work on the cure. We need to prove we can be trusted. The survivors and a few trusted allies gather supplies and reinforce the settlement's defenses. They know the threat of the virus and the unrest within the settlement could reach a breaking point. Dr. Harper, if we can stabilize the situation here, we might have a chance to continue our research. Sam, I'm working on a way to strengthen our communication systems. We need to stay connected, no matter what. Emma, every little bit helps. We have to be ready for anything. As tensions mount, a small group of residents approaches the survivors, offering their support. Resident 1, we've seen the good you're trying to do. Count us in. Resident 2, we want to help protect our home. Together, we can make a difference. Alex, thank you. We need all the help we can get. In a world on the brink of despair, the power of unity shines through. As the survivors and the settlement join forces, they stand poised to face an uncertain future with courage and resolve. The survivors and their newfound allies stand together, their spirits lifted by the strength of community. The sun rises over the settlement, casting a warm glow on the weary faces of its inhabitants. The survivors, now integrated into the community, gather to discuss their next steps. In the heart of uncertainty, decisions must be made. As the survivors grapple with the weight of their mission, the future of the settlement hangs in the balance. Alex, addressing the group, we've come a long way, but we're far from finished. We need to strategize our next move carefully. Emma, our priority has to be securing the settlement and finding a way to spread the truth without causing panic. Sam, I've managed to establish a secure communication line. We can reach other settlements, but we'll need to be cautious. Killian, then let's make sure our message is clear. We need allies, not enemies. The Settlements Council convenes with the survivors to discuss how to proceed with the newfound information. Council leader, we stand at a crossroads. The choice we make today will determine our survival. Dr. Harper, we must share what we know, but we also need to prepare for any backlash. Not everyone will welcome this news. Emma, we've seen what fear can do, but we've also seen the strength of unity. We can't let fear dictate our actions. Council leader, then it's settled. We'll reach out to nearby communities and offer them the chance to join us in this fight. As the council disperses, the survivors work tirelessly to prepare their message. Meanwhile, a small faction within the settlement plots against them. Dissenter leader, they're leading us to ruin. We can't let them jeopardize everything we've built. Dissenter too, but if they're right, we might need them. Dissenter leader, and if they're wrong, we're all doomed. We need to take action. In a makeshift communications room, Sam and Emma prepare to transmit their message to nearby settlements. Sam, everything's set. Let's hope this works. Emma, this is it. The moment we've been working towards. As Emma speaks into the microphone, her voice carries hope and urgency across the airwaves. Emma, this is Emma. To anyone listening, we have vital information about the virus. It could change everything. Join us, and together we can find a cure. Unbeknownst to the survivors, the dissenters take advantage of the broadcast to launch their own plan. A group of them sabotages the settlement's defenses, leaving it vulnerable. Dissenter leader, by the time they realize, it'll be too late. As chaos ensues, the survivors scramble to contain the damage. Killian, we've been breached. Everyone, to your stations. The settlement becomes a battleground as the dissenters clash with those loyal to the survivors' cause. Alex, Emma, stay with Dr. Harper. We need to secure the lab. Emma, be careful, Alex. Amidst the turmoil, the survivors rally the residents to defend their home. Sam, we can't let them divide us. We stand stronger together. After a tense standoff, the dissenters are subdued. The survivors manage to restore order, but not without losses. Council leader, we've faced our darkest hour, and yet we stand. This is only the beginning. Dr. Harper, the message has been sent. Now we wait for a response. In the wake of conflict, a fragile peace emerges. With newfound allies and a shared purpose, the survivors stand united, ready to face whatever comes next. The settlement, though scarred, remains resilient, its people bonded by a common hope for a brighter future. The settlement stands resilient under a grey sky, the air charged with anticipation. Survivors and residents work side by side, fortifying defenses and rebuilding what was lost during the recent chaos. In the aftermath of betrayal, the survivors find solace in unity. But as the storm of uncertainty gathers on the horizon, they prepare to face the trials yet to come. Emma, standing with Alex and Sam, surveying the bustling activity, our message is out there. Now we just have to hope someone answers. Alex, hope has gotten us this far. We can't afford to lose it now. Sam, the communication line is still open. We'll hear something soon, I know it. The survivors gather around the comm station as a static-filled transmission crackles through. They heard the voice over the radio said, "This is Haven Base. We received your message. We want to help." Dr. Harper, excitedly, it's a response. We have allies. Emma, let's set up a meeting. We need to coordinate our efforts. Alex, they could be the breakthrough we've been waiting for. As the survivors work with renewed vigor, the camera pans to a shadowy figure watching from the outskirts of the settlement. Unknown figure, murmuring to self, they've attracted attention. It's only a matter of time. The figure disappears into the mist, leaving an ominous sense of foreboding. The survivors prepare to meet representatives from Haven Base, a community known for its advanced technology and strategic location. Sam, excitedly, I've read about Haven Base. They're supposed to be well organized and resourceful. Emma, if we can pool our resources with theirs, we might have a real chance. Killian, let's just hope they live up to their reputation. In a secure location, the survivors meet with Haven Base representatives, including their leader, Commander Reyes. Commander Reyes, it's good to finally meet you. We've heard a lot about your efforts. Alex, likewise. We're hoping this alliance can help us find a cure and rebuild what was lost. Commander Reyes, we have scientists and equipment that could prove invaluable. Together, we can achieve more than either of us could alone. As the two groups discuss strategies, they devise a plan to combine their research and resources to fast-track a potential cure. Emma said, we need to run tests on the data we've collected. If we can pinpoint the origin of the virus, we might find a way to reverse its effects. Dr. Harper, our scientists will work around the clock. We can't waste any time. Commander Reyes, you're right. We'll send a team to assist you immediately. Back at the settlement, spirits are high as the news of the alliance spreads. Resident 1, maybe this is the turning point we've been waiting for. Resident 2, we can finally see a future beyond survival. In a world where hope was once a distant memory, a new dawn emerges. As alliances are forged and plans laid, the survivors find themselves on the brink of a new era. The settlement, now a beacon of hope, stands firm against the uncertainties of tomorrow, united in their mission for a brighter future. Emma, standing with Alex, Killian, and Sam, overlooking the bustling community, it feels different now. Like we really have a chance. Alex, we've come so far. And it's only the beginning. Dr. Harper, in the lab, addressing a group of scientists, the research we've combined is groundbreaking. Together, we will find a cure. Commander Reyes, overseeing the construction of new facilities, with our efforts united, we can create a safe haven for all who seek it. As night falls, a bonfire is lit in the center of the settlement. Survivors and residents gather around, sharing stories of resilience and dreams of a brighter future. Sam, smiling at the people gathered around, I never thought I'd feel this way again. Like we really belong. Killian, the world may have changed, but the spirit of humanity endures. Emma, we owe it to those we lost and those we saved to keep moving forward. The survivors stand together, their faces illuminated by the warmth of the fire, their eyes filled with determination. In the face of unimaginable odds, they found strength in each other. The journey may be far from over, but with hope as the guide, the survivors step boldly into the future, ready to embrace whatever comes next. The settlement stands resilient against the backdrop of a rising sun, a testament to the enduring power of hope and unity. Hope you liked this video, so kindly support us by clicking the subscribe button, like this video, and share to encourage us create more interesting content. Thanks for watching, see you next time.